Majority of international students at Nelson Mandela University come from different countries of the continent. And for more on this story, Iviwe Poti, our reporter, joins us on the line for more. Iviwe, tell us more about this march. How did it go?
Hi, Alicia. No, the march went really well. They started at a different campus, which is North Campus, and walked down with community leaders as well as the Premier of the Eastern Cape, Phumulo Masualle, and a large number of students, quite a few thousands of students that were dressed in black. Some of them even had flags from the different countries that they come from to represent unity. And then once they got to the main campus where the final destination was for the march, the student leadership then handed over a banner which they had started with last week that has just over 10,000 signatures that were collected to show unity, not only from the university, but also some parents came through and some people just from the community, just to show that they are united against the fight of against xenophobic attacks. And just after that, the Vice-Chancellor, Derek Swart, who then addressed the students, said, it's all fair and well that we're having these marches in South Africa to show unity as South Africans and our fellow people from other African countries. But the youth now need to be representatives of what freedom is and what a democratic country should actually be. And that the foreign nationals that come into South Africa are people seeking protection, people seeking education, as well as jobs. And it is not for us to then, attack them or have these violent attacks against them. So to stop an act like this is to look further than to march within Port Elizabeth or within Johannesburg, but to then become ambassadors of what South Africa should actually resemble.
Absolutely. Now, Iviwe, who else besides the students was in attendance in this march?
We had the leadership from the Nelson Mandela Bay municipality, as well as leaders from different church councils, leaders from the community. We saw quite a big Rainbow Nation, and as well as the Premier of the Eastern Cape, Phumulo Masualle, and his delegation were also in Port Elizabeth and then joined the march with the students.
All right. Now, did you manage to speak to some of the marchers, Iviwe, and what was their general motivation to actually stage this march?
We spoke to quite a few of them. We also spoke to some students that come from Nigeria and Zimbabwe, who said that it was a bit scary, but knowing that their fellow students and friends from South Africa were actually against the xenophobic attacks, it kind of gave them some kind of comfort, knowing that some of their family members or people that they know that come from home seeking for protection actually can't go back to countries where they're already fighting different wars, and South Africa is the only place that they could actually turn to. And with them coming here to get education, specifically the students, they felt that, these rumors or accusations of foreign nationals coming into South Africa to take their jobs was a bit frightening for them as well, because, South Africa is a democratic country, and South Africa, we pride ourselves on a rainbow nation and accepting others. So it did kind of install some fear in them. But one of the guys that we spoke to, he said, I think his name was David, he said what was scary for him was that now foreign nationals were also trying to arm themselves, and they were just scared that it was going to break out into a war where they running away from home to run away from such hostile situations. To come here, they were seeking peace and just to be able to go home with an education and make a difference.
Iviwe, before I let you go, are they addressing the issue of trying to change people's attitudes towards the foreigners?
Yes, they are. One of the students that spoke, who's also a leader of the SASCO at the university, because the whole march was a SASCO-led initiative, he said that it was about going back into the communities and educating those around you, especially those whom don't work, especially those whom are frustrated of the economy in South Africa, which is one of the reasons that have been pointed out by the government as well and the leaders of South Africa to be the stemming root behind the xenophobic attacks. Those who are at home frustrated without any jobs, that it is not the right action to actually take out South African frustrations on people who have come to seek a refugee, people who have come to seek help. It is within the students that are better educated, know well, and who spend their days becoming friends with people who are foreign nationals, to go back into their communities and then educate them on what South Africa should be and why these foreign nationals are in our communities and why it is important for us as Africans to help each other.
Absolutely. It begins with us. That's Iviwe Poti, SABC reporter, live to us from Port Elizabeth. talking to us about the Students' March from the Nelson Mandela University, showing their support against xenophobia.